Hello, hello, hello! First, thank you to my lovely Patreons for making this video possible. Today I'll be doing some cafe journaling. So I'm using my Patreon journal, and first I'm going to share with you some printables I've been making over on my Patreon account and how I've been using everything. And I thought it would be nice to pop over to YouTube and show you what's been happening. And I hope maybe that you can join me, because your pledges will make a huge difference for me and helps me to keep creating. So I'm going to jump right in and come along and cafe journal with me. This is my printable, mini printable for my Power Patreon tier. It's actually available all throughout all the months in Patreon, but I did do a cafe theme month this month. I came up with a fictional cafe called the Quokka Leaf Cafe. I wanted to make like a Kawaii cafe illustration designs, sticker sheets, and I wanted to give it an element of Aussie as well. So I came up with this interactive idea for a printable. I printed it out on sticker paper. So this is available if you pledge $7 to my Patreon. It might be lower cost in other currencies around the world, so check it out. But yeah, it's an interactive little cafe crepe. So I love like those crepes I had when I was in Japan. So I did a little Aussie version of that. And there's like little koala ice cream scoops and little Quokka chocolate heads, and then you can put your topping on your ice cream. There's little packaging I've made. There's like cream. So I'm going to play around with this printable in my Patreon journal today. I also have a cafe zine. Now this is only available for Happy Mail Day Patreons. So this is the zine of the month. I've been making a zine each month since August. This is a quick little peek at the zine. So I'm also going to use it in here, but basically it's a little review zine, a place for my Patreons who are pledging to put and record and document their favorite cafe. So I've designed all the pages myself. I printed some of the inserts in here on this craft paper. So it's got a bit of a grid, and then it's got like this review card. So it's got, the cafe, what's on the menu. Maybe you can put your cafe pics of what you chose, the date. It's got space here to journal, space here to journal. And then it's got breakfast, lunch and dinner. I do realize people might be having like afternoon tea and treats, but I assumed you'll just tick what time of the day you're there, the location, and there's a little review cups here as well. So it kind of goes out through it. And then I've got some Quokka Cafe paper I designed. This is available as a printable, this style paper, for my patrons, but for November only. Same with the zine, it's exclusive. Always check the description box below in case I do make them available, but for now, if you want to grab it, probably best to go over and pledge to one of the Happy Mail Day tiers. This is the Power tier. And on that note, these are the other printables that are going to be available to my November Patreon. So these are exclusive to the November month. And they have the Quokka Cafe theme. So I had really fun making up this fictional cafe. And a quick little look. So yeah, with a little cafe. I illustrated each one. And then I also have this print paper. Also available. These two are my Creative Collective tier Patreons. Only available for November, so if you want these, now's the time to head over and get them. I'm also experimenting on tracing paper. I printed out some of this baking, and it's kind of like I've come out of a hack to make like my own tissue paper, but I kind of did it because it's got that consistency of like baking paper, like when you go to the bakery or you get a little treat. So it looks really cool like that. I'm still deciding if I can print more, because I did a print test and this happened. It buckled over at the end when it came out of the printer. So I'm still going to see how I go, but I'm going to see I might make some for my Patreon Happy Mail Day tier. I'll just see how the print test goes. So if it's not in the packs, it probably didn't work, but I'm going to see how I go and try and include these. If I can, print some more, because it did like that, on this like tissue paper. So I figured out how to print on that. So that's really exciting. So yeah, feel free to head over, and I'm going to do some journaling in my little Patreon journal, the place where I'm kind of doing some documentation of things that are included, printables and things I've been releasing on my Patreon over the last couple of months. So yeah, feel free to check it out and let me know if you like this video, and thanks for watching and happy cafe days. This is my latest date sticker set. It's a photo art date sticker set. I really wanted to have fun and play around with photos. I think we spend so much time, well I know I do, taking photos. Even I have interest in styling, you know, using stationery to style things, making pretty pictures out of crafty props and all sorts of things like that. So because of Instagram and other photo sharing services and apps like that, we tend to spend a lot of time taking photos, and probably daily. So I wanted a way where I could share these photos, use them for a journaling purpose. So I've created these date stickers. So they're numbered going through a whole month. I know there's 30 days in some months and 31, but I made it 31. So you can use them as little number stickers in your journal, your junk journal, your art journal, planner, bullet journal. The sky's the limit, and I just wanted to take advantage of using all these photos that I had taken over time. Many are of pretty packaging, thrift shop or op shop finds. There's also lots of journaling things on here, Happy Mail I've created, and lots of other paper crafted type things that I've done over time. So these are photos probably from the last handful of years, some from my studio. So yeah, I hope they're fun, and I hope they can brighten up your journals or planners, and they are available in my online shop. Details below. At the moment I have an Etsy shop. If anything changes, I'll always put the details in the description box below. Feel free to check it out, support me, and you can also support me by subscribing and liking this video. Would be so appreciative. And I also make printables and different things on Patreon, exclusive ones, so feel free to check that out. Okay, this is just a really quick shop update to let you know what was new, and I also have a few other items here in my store as well. Feel free to check those out. Hello, so I'm back. I'm going to journal this little interactive printable today. If you want to see me do a video on my cafe zine journal, and I've actually journaled inside it with cafe theme using my printables for the month. Mainly for this one I use my Creative Collective tier printable, which includes this quokka paper here and some sticker sheets. I've actually got a bunch of the stickers I've cut up. So these ones are actually the exclusive month printables, so you've got to be signed up in November. So if you want to get it before the end of November. This crepe printable is part of my Powwow Patreon tier. So the Powwow printables are up for longevity. So if you sign up this month, you're gonna have like the past month's printables as well. I'm going to journal in my Patreon journal. This was part of September's exclusive Patreon printables, but you can still get my little interactive memo note. And I've also done, I'm using this journal to do my journal challenges in with my Patreon. So that's on there if you want to see me using this. I thought I would journal in this today for my YouTubers. Thank you so much if my Patreons are tuning in, and again, thank you to my Patreons for pledging. You're allowing me to spend time to make these videos for YouTube as well. So it's just it's just huge. I'm just so thankful. So I'm going to have fun journaling. I hope you can journal along with me. Feel free to head over, check out my Patreon. Why not get one of the printables and yeah, journal with me. I've been also I'll probably use some items that I'm including in the Happy Mail package too this month. I've got like a selection of goodies I've been putting aside for my Patreons on the Happy Mail Day tiers. And I also am playing with my cafe themed washi tapes, and I'll be including the samples from some of my cafe themed washi tapes in my November Patreon, so please yeah, check that out. And let's get on with the journaling. I'm going to cut this sticker sheet up, all the little elements. I actually reuse a lot of these parts too, like the extra designed parts to journal with. And I'm going to, yeah, have fun journaling with these. I printed this out on sticker paper, but you can print it out on normal paper and just glue it down. I just printed on sticker paper that I had on hand to make it easier and more faster to journal with. So yeah, feel free to come and journal with me, and why don't get a cup of tea or a nice yummy at-home cafe treat, and yeah, let's get right into it. So I've got my stickers from my other printable, and I got the crepe ones. I like to cut out other elements of the sticker sheet to use to journal with, and just offcuts of some of the bits around the stickers, so I like to use that. I do have a crepe sticker, but I think I'm going to save that for my cafe journal. So I'll start with making a background. I'm also going to make an origami strawberry, and I'm hoping to include these in my Patreon mails too for November. I just remember how I did this. So this is actually like strawberry paper. I got this like years ago, and I don't think I'm folding it correctly, but this is how I do it. How I fold the strawberry. Because I thought it'd be cute to do a little origami strawberry on here as a little interactive element. So here's a little look at how I do it. I'm someone who likes to come up with my own origami folds. I just get frustrated with origami rules. I can never seem to do it. So I love having fun experimenting. So I'll probably put one of these in my Patreon Happy Mail, but I thought I'd stick one on here. Spread. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to my patrons for making this possible. I hope you can join me over my Patreon account and support me. It allows me to keep making videos and creating stationery, printables, and sharing more things with you. I've been on YouTube for 4 years now and I'm not making a coin from YouTube, so your pledges make such a huge difference to my life and allow me to keep choosing to make YouTube videos as well. Thank you so much. I hope you like this interactive sticker sheet print I made. It is now available on my Patreon, so feel free to check that out. I really would love your support. Okay, see you all soon. Bye for now. Bye. Happy cafe journaling. If you enjoyed this video and you'd love to see me do some more cafe journaling, feel free to go over to my Patreon. On my Creative Collector tier, I offer extra printables and I also do exclusive monthly videos. So the monthly video for November was starting a cafe journal. So if you'd like to see how I did that, feel free to head over and check it out. Your pledges make a huge difference.